Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. What a joke. Tyson looked every bit of 58 years of age. Tyson looked slow. Tyson was out of gas. He didn't have anything. Tyson tank was empty after the first round. Jake Paul, on the other hand, carried that fight. Jake Paul could have knocked Mike Tyson out in the third round if he wanted to. Jake Paul held back. He didn't want to hurt Mike Tyson. Then he showed big respect in the end to Mike Tyson. And I give Jake Paul a lot of credit for that. That reminds me of the Larry Holmes Muhammad Ali fight when when Larry Holmes didn't want to hurt Ali. Larry Holmes cried after that fight. Ali was a legend. Mike Tyson is a legend. Tyson shouldn't even have been in the ring. He didn't have any legs. He didn't have anything. Tyson moved around that ring like he's supposed to, like an old man. Tyson looked like, actually, he could have been like a grandfather in there fighting Jake Paul. But a lot of respect to Jake Paul. Jake Paul could have hurt Mike Tyson in that if he wanted to. You saw them previews of his other fights. He held back. Jake Paul held back in that fight. He did just enough. And then they had 14-ounce gloves on. Those are sparring gloves. Because I think you're supposed to have, for heavyweights, it's 10 ounce. And then they had 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds. But kudos to both of those guys. They finna make like 20, 30 million each. Netflix finna make a lot of money. Did you see all the stars in the audience? It was just a packed house of who's who to watch a washed up, aged Mike Tyson. But see, Tyson's name is a brand. See, Jake Paul is a brand. Give Jake Paul a lot of credit because Jake Paul makes more money than the top professional boxers. The only one that makes more money than Jake Paul is Canelo Alvarez. Other than that, these other guys, they make probably about $1 to $3 million for a fight. Jake Paul, he's like on the level of a Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao or Crawford versus Spence. This guy, you got to give him a lot of credit. And then what about his entrance to the ring? I thought that was pretty cool when he was in that car and they cruised up the aisle. The man know how to market himself just like Floyd Mayweather Jr. But again, I gave Jake Paul the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, eighth round. I'm sorry, they only went 8 rounds. And Tyson won the first round, but Tyson was so slow in there. He didn't have no movement. He ran out of gas. You could see he was clearly out of breath. And then when he was sitting in his chair, and what about, was it the 8th round where he looked like he didn't even want to get up and go back out there? But Jake Paul held back in that fight, and I'm so happy for that. I couldn't wait for the fight to end because I didn't want to see Jake Paul hurt Mike Tyson, and the audience didn't want to see it. Did you see the people in the audience? Wasn't nobody rooting for Jake Paul to take Mike Tyson out. That wouldn't have been right. See? And Jake Paul knew that. And then how he bowed to Mike Tyson in the end. Gave him big respect for just getting in the ring. All in all, was that fight, should they have made that fight? I would say no. But Jake Paul did the right thing. He didn't hurt Mike Tyson. And that's mad respect for him on that level, that he did not hurt a legend in there. And kudos to both of them. They fooled us and made 20, 30 million apiece, and it was broadcast all over the world. Hey, Netflix made a killing. So we're going to probably see more fights on Netflix, which is cool. If you got a subscription, you get to watch a fight, Can't beat that. Amazon did it too. So it was a good fight. It was a good outing. I enjoyed it. I just was scared that Mike Tyson was going to get hurt. That's the only thing. I couldn't wait till the fight ended. And again, kudos to Jake Paul. He didn't hurt a legend in that. That's all I have for you. Again, this is Kay back at it with a new video. Take care, guys.